AKSYON Dapat Partylist.
Kilala naman nila yung taga doon.
Go po, Togs. Okay, maraming salamat po.
Good morning. A pleasant good morning to all of you. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Hey, Chef. Nice to see you again. Game na po ba yung 2 minutes?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Your start.
I'm Nani Braganza from the province of Pangasinan. And I am the president of AKSYON Dapat Partylist. Allow me first to introduce my colleagues, the other nominees of the party. To my left is the youngest nominee, Escalona. In the middle is our teacher and woman nominee, si Princess Daligdig. And of course, to my right, yung pinakabata po sa amin, he is a nurse, registered nurse, si Mr. Edgar Lagman. We wanted to bring yung buong team, bawal nga po pala, so naghihintay lang po sila sa labas. Sorry for my voice. Anyway, I have been out of public service in the last 13 years, but 8 of those years, we were conceptualizing the setting up of an organization that would participate in the 2025 elections. I used to be a peace advocate. I was a peace negotiator for the government of the Republic of the Philippines for 4 years. Under 4 presidents. Originally, the idea was to set up a peace advocacy organization. However, nung nabuo po namin yung board of directors ng AKSYON Dapat, our diverse and inclusive platform dictated our political plans. So instead of running locally, we decided to band and form this organization to run po under the party list system. So yun po, that's the history of our party, and I'm now ready to take questions. Salamat po.
Salamat din po. First question, Sherian Torres from ABS-CBN.
Hi, sir.
Please be gentle, ate.
Nice to see you again, sir.
Salamat
Sir,
po.
Opo, can you give, kasi you run out of time, what is the main advocacy of AKSYON Dapat Partylist?
Well, our platform is anchored on the Philippine Constitution. There are state policies that we would want to highlight in our organization. Part of it is creating opportunities for our people at saka yung anti-discrimination po. The Constitution is very explicit in its statement that we should address inequity in Philippine society. So yun po yun, yung amin pong pinaglalaban. So what does inequity mean for the ordinary Filipino people? It simply means access to education. There are 2 types of students in the Philippines: those who can afford private education and those who rely on public education. There are 25 million students today from grade 1 to college, and sad to say, only 6 million will graduate or will have a diploma. May kasabihan po tayo, kung ano yung diploma mo, yun ang kita mo, yun ang kabuhayan mo, yun ang kinabukasan mo. But with less than 30% nag-graduate po sa college, paano na lang po yung sinasabi ho natin na human capital ng Pilipinas? There are 2 kinds of patients in the Philippines: those who can afford private hospitals and those who rely on public hospitals. It is our plan to increase the capacities of public hospitals in this country, as well as look into yung PhilHealth natin. increase po natin reduce natin yung out-of-pocket expenses from out of PhilHealth.
And how are you going to do that, sir? Via bills? How are you going to do that?
Well, Congress is all about policy formulation, design programs and projects. So in terms of our tertiary colleges and universities, let me just say it this way, Chair, no? I was mayor of Alaminos for 9 years. Nagtayo po kami ng state university sa lungsod ng Alaminos. The government bought the land, we financed the building, but in partnership with the people, with the Pangasinan State University. That university is now the third or fourth largest in the province of Pangasinan. That's on education. Again, on the matter of health, we can increase the capacity of tertiary hospitals in the country. As yun naman po yung covered by national funding. We have to, how do I say this? We have to make sure that the money for health is not diverted somewhere else, and help those who purely rely on tertiary hospitals. I am not a doctor, but when I was mayor, when I was a member of Congress, yung pasyente na kababayan ko, sa akin una na pupunta bago mag-hospital eh. So, it is also our desire to institutionalize yung mga tulong sa ating mga kababayan, and as much as possible should not be dependent on our political, national and local political leaders. Yung pong tinatawag na ayuda, idiretso na po natin sa mga ospital natin. Para naman, wala tayong pinipili. I have always believed that even those who did not vote for you, you have to serve them. So in other words, in public service, pagkatapos sa eleksyon, serbisyo ka na. There is also the matter of kabuhayan, trabaho, kabuhayan, negosyo. We feel that the economy is not growing that fast. We keep on taxing the same people every year. It impacts on prices, services to our people. So we are a pro-investment, both foreign and local businessmen, as long as they comply with sustainability rules and policies of our government that would further create jobs, new income for local government, and additional income for the national government. So, yun po yung posisyon namin when it comes to business. But at the end of the day, I have been a national official. I've been into the cabinet. I've been a congressperson for 2 terms. I've been mayor. When we talk of poverty, ang frontline po nito are the LGUs. Frontline agencies, institutions. So we would want to look into the inequity in budgeting, allocation of shares between cities and local governments. It is sad to note that 70% of the so-called poor in the Philippines live in the 1,400 plus municipalities, and only 30% are considered poor in the 149 cities. I have been the Secretary of the League of Cities of the Philippines. Without touching the budget of the cities, I repeat, without touching the budget of the cities, national government should invest more doon po sa mga munisipyo natin. So, to address the issue of poverty, inequity, address the problem of education, health, job creation, para makahabol naman po yung mga munisipyo doon po sa pag-asenso at pag-unlad po ng ating bayan.
Any more question? Follow-up, Sharian? Follow-up po. Ian Cruz, GMA 7.
Hi, Sir Nani.
Boss, kumusta?
Ano po unang-una yung ifa-file na bill pag nandun na po kayo sa Congress? Dati na rin po kayo nandun, pero anong kaibahan ng mga ifa-file nyo ngayon?
You know, Ian, the country, Congress, the single most expensive bill in this country is the national budget. Di ba? And that is discussed every year by Congress. Kung hindi po ako nagkakamali, this year's budget is 6.3 trillion. So, we will look into the budget for education. We will look into the budget of health. We will look for budgets on how to improve the local economy, especially in the rural areas, sa agriculture, sa fishing, because this is where the poorest of the poor na Filipinos ay nandun. We will look into the budget in the protection of the environment. And of course, we will look into how we can finally achieve peace dito po sa ating bansa. I have been a peace negotiator in the last several years. The issue of budget, can I have 30 seconds? And one day? No, 30 seconds. Okay. The issue of peace ho kasi, it's not a single issue. The government was work together, root out the causes of armed conflict, and end all insurgencies in this country. There can be no peace without development, and development without peace. Maraming salamat po at magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat din, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, sa gitna na po for the photo op ulit. Ay, sir, hello po. Murang Korean. Sir, ilan po? 5. Okay. Salamat, sir. Sino po yung